Hello Wastelanders, Wanderer here. Welcome back to Fallout 4 Horizon. Heading into East Boston Prep. I do believe this is mostly raiders. Yep, sounds like it.
Another one bites the dust.
I hear someone. Combat positions.
We're just killing roaches, I guess. I'm sure Danse will not object to some raider slaughter.
Why is it so quiet? I don't like this.
I think we're clear on the lower level here, but... Oh, okay, Rad Roach. Danse, you're gonna, like, make a lot of noise, aren't you? Killing that Rad Roach.
We need to get out of this radiation. Now.
Look, I get it, Danse, but, like, you know... maybe not the best time to be yapping at full volume.
From me?
Hey! Who's there?
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
Oh, man. Please don't be ferals again. Everything's starting to sound like footsteps these days.
Shit's got ambush all over.
Keep it down. I hear someone coming. Hey, get into position.
This looks like a good place to rest.
I must have a concussion.
Danse, I don't know about that, buddy. Maybe, you know, once we clear out the raiders, I suppose, but...
Hearing shit.
Hey.
They're definitely all upstairs, though.
I swear I must be going crazy.
I don't think we're alone. Found you!
Well, we're off to a great start.
You're mine now.
Watch it, they've gone dark.
Having fun, huh? I can do this all day.
Think you're clever? Pin them down!
That Molotov kind of freaked me out. My god, this thing has so much recoil.
Come on, tough guy. Come on. Damn it!
Yes, and I thought there were some frag mines.
We're Elder Maxson!
Around in here, and a Batman.
For the Brotherhood!
We're clear!
Okay, well, could have gone worse. Oh, we're almost out of ammo for this thing.
Remember the Citadel!
How much you got left in you?
Tango down!
People!
For being 30 caliber rounds, that's pretty good. This is a very
I was having fun.
economical round, I guess, you know,
Quite a
for
bit
how
of
cheap it
trash to
is.
get through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
This should be boss guy. Yeah, maybe not. This is where you go to do, what's her name's quest, right? From Bunker Hill.
Finding a quiet spot.
Pretty sure she sends you here to get some traders or caravan people, whatever. Something along those lines. But not yet. I mean, obviously, right now it's just filled with some random raiders. That's why there are some kind of custom voice lines there on that one raider saying, you know, combat positions, etc. Pretty sure.
Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
Just keep giving me those 30 caliber rounds, that's fine. Okay, now the long process of looting this place. There is a lot to loot. So yeah, these will be filled with some enemies, or some friendlies, and then there will be a boss type enemy that we can kill that has a key. Once the actual quest is triggered. But yeah, for now it's just some random raiders.
Whatever
Again, I
this
think
thing
we have to do
was,
all the quests over there. Or maybe it's after the Battle for Bunker Hill. I'm not sure what the quest is. I've been thinking about the main quest a bit, and I think we'll probably go with Minutemen, just because, like, I was really thinking about doing something else, guys, but I can't see betraying Danse ever, and if I don't kill Danse during that particular quest, then the Brotherhood will turn on me, and Danse gets pissed off at you too, I'm pretty sure, if you don't have the speech to pass the speech check, so, like, either way, you're kind of SOL on that quest, you know? Like, unless you have a high charisma score. So I'm gonna have to, like, either pump my charisma very high to be able to pass the speech check on Maxson, or use the Danse Dilemma. That's kind of like the most appealing, to be honest, but I've heard the Danse Dilemma is not like anything that crazy or great. I don't know. Not sure if I want to go that route or not. You can get peace between the three factions except for the Institute, and just blow up the Institute, in which even that, like, I'm not a huge fan of blowing up the Institute, but I mean, it's the least bad ending, because I feel like, oh no, I'm stuck. I am really, truly, utterly stuck. Okay, we're gonna do a little clipping there. Get out of there. Get my FOV on. That's why I was shooting so poorly. Let's blame it on that. It was because I forgot to put my FOV on. Definitely wasn't like a skill issue, it was just because I forgot my FOV. I like that. Takes the blame off of me. We don't have to decide just yet, though, so I mean, we can wait a bit. But yeah, if I did the Brotherhood, I would certainly do the Danse Dilemma quest mod, which I don't know how good that is, or bad, or whatever.
That's it.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris.
I'd almost prefer if it was not voice acted. Hey, we actually got it. Finally have enough skill to do that now. I'd almost prefer if it was not voice acted, if it's going to be like a really crappy cut together pieces of voice line. What we have in here anyway? What does this even say? Oh, camera undamaged. The baseball, eh? I can't do it though. Okay. I'd like to exit. Is my tab button broken? No, we're good. Not sure why it wasn't working in there, but it wasn't working in there, but I could use it afterwards. That's weird. There is a little, kind of a secret room type area. There's a bunch more, though, we haven't gone through yet. I'll go through this bottom area real quick here. Loot through that. Then we'll go upstairs and go to the other room. There's like another room we can go through, and I think there are more people in there, too. But I want to make sure we got everything over here first. What is... Oh, I'm hitting my spacebar. I had just barely touching my spacebar, and that was enough, I guess. Right, and this is going to be chained? Yeah, it's chained up. Okay, so we can get in there, though. We just have to go over this way, which you gotta go through over here anyway to harvest people. Well, harvest the dog and loot some people and stuff. What's the blood contract? Isn't that part of the quest too, though? Like, I have a whole bunch of them now. Let's see, blood contract. Be down here under notes, yes. With my blood I do swear my life to the judge and his jury with until the end, upon pain of torture and death. Okay. Just a cult.
You never know what you'll find.
Good old-fashioned raider cult, you know. The judge, that makes me think of, was it Blood Meridian by, oh boy, that was close, by Cormac McCarthy. I listened to the audiobook of that. It's a really beautiful, well, pretty much everything he writes is really beautifully written, but that one in particular I thought had some really beautiful, very, very quotable quotes. Oh, I have to look up the exact quote from it, but when it's describing one of the characters when they're very young, he describes them as, already having a taste for mindless violence, and I thought that was very poetic. You know, a taste for mindless violence. A lot of his writing is like that. It's the way he writes is just absolutely beautiful. I unfortunately was listening to it while I was playing video games, and so a lot of it kind of went over my head. You know, like I wasn't paying attention as much as I should during the whole time, and it's pretty easy to get lost when you're listening to something like that that's rather eloquent in its writing, and so yeah, I didn't get as much out of it as I should have, I think. I'll have to give it another listen at some point. I mean, I have the audiobook on Audible, I think. Hint, hint, sponsor me, Audible. Just kidding, they never sponsor me. But,
Man, you picked the wrong fight.
Lock and load.
Wow.
Threat neutralized.
That was like, I shot beside her on both sides. Too heavy. I just want the potato. Give me the potato. Oh, whatever. I shot to both sides of her head. Just could not seem to line it up correctly today. I've been really struggling with my wrists and with, well, now my elbows too. Been having issues with both carpal and cubital tunnel, so I'll blame it on that. In fact, I quit WoW because I've been having issues with that. And if you've ever played WoW before, well, if you haven't, when you're raiding, you're spamming your buttons very, very hard, as fast as you possibly can to try and get the abilities out as quick as you possibly can. And it's not very good for carpal tunnel. It's pretty aggravating. Whereas playing something like this is not really a big deal. So it'll calm down and get better in pretty quick order. But yeah, for now, kind of a pain to deal with. I think that's it. Okay, we should be good. But yeah, definitely want to read some more Cormac McCarthy after a while. I heard, I was intrigued because people said it was such a awful book in terms of like the violence and stuff in it. And I mean, there is a lot of violence in it. It's a depiction of from what I remember, depiction of what it was like to run with an outlaw gang in the early days of the Wild West, and just how crazy and awful much of that was. And it's very interesting because that period of time is it's been so romanticized by Hollywood, you know, the Wild West and all the movie stars and movies that we've had for that stuff and everything. When in reality, that period of time, if you lived through it, was, I think, very, very brutal. And just, it was nuts. You know, I mean, picture, oh my god, what is this FPS loss? Why am I suddenly stuttering so bad? Gotta make sure I'm not filling up my hard drive or something, guys. Be right back. Alright, guys, we're back. Strangely, that seems to have been... There was nothing going on with my computer. I don't know why that particular area seems to have those FPS issues right over in this area here. I'm not sure why that area in particular is having those problems, because it's fine over here. Once I got to this area, a little bit past it, it was totally fine. So I don't understand what's going on over there, but anyway, the whole reason I brought up Blood Meridian and all that is because Judge Holden is one of the main characters in Blood Meridian. He's kind of I think the leader of this gang of awful ne'er-do-wells that rampage across the countryside, scalping Indians to sell the scalps, and because, you know, that was going on. And I think they scalp maybe some regular people too, because they couldn't differentiate between the scalps or something. Maybe. Not exactly sure on that. But yeah, I'll have to... But that note saying that I swear myself to the judge or whatever, it reminded me of Judge Holden from that. So yeah, I'll have to give that one a listen again sometime. Honestly, it was just very pleasant to listen to because the writing was so beautiful, and the narration was really good too from the Audible version that I got. Again, not sponsored or anything, but
the Brotherhood within striking distance of the city.
The Squire quest. We don't have a Squire just yet. Where is it? Over here? The Scribe I don't mind. The Scribe's just like extra firepower. Aren't I supposed to pick up the Scribe down here? Speak to Brotherhood Scribe, but they're not... Are they upstairs? Are they? They're not on the oh, they are up there. What are you doing, Danse? Isn't there a free fusion core over here? Pretty sure there is.
This
don't
is our supply depot.
Mind
Unless
if I
you're here
just...
on official business, I need you to clear out.
Mind if I just take all your stuff, do you? Didn't think you would. I also thought that, like, I should try to read something more, sophisticated, you know? Because I often... My reading tends to be, pretty low level. Like, what a literary snob might consider to be, like, kind of low-level garbage, you know? Oh, there is no, fusion core here, huh? No core for me? No core for me, okay. Yeah, I tend to read, stuff that some people might turn their nose up at, and by that I mean, you know, things like... I've enjoyed the occasional, you know, fantasy book, and even the occasional lit RPG book, which is like a literary role-playing game book, which is... It's hard to explain, but, I don't know, you might try one if you like reading and you also like fantasy role-playing games. Which, if you don't like that stuff and you're here, I don't know what to say. I mean, Fallout 4 is not necessarily quote-unquote fantasy, it's more sci-fi, but it's also got some fantasy vibes to it as well. It's got fantasy tropes, they're just kind of turned on their head, you know? But yeah, I thought I'd read some real adult reading, you know, something that's really, fancy and makes me sound smart for having read it. So yeah, I read some Blood Meridian, or rather, I had it read to me through an audiobook. Oh, they're downstairs now. Okay, well.
Hi.
Ready, sir?
I guess.
Let's do this.
Roger that. Here's the location. I'll follow your lead, sir.
South Boston Military. All right. Well, I got a whole gang with me now. Okay, so we gotta go meet with Elder Maxson, but you know, first we're gonna go and sleep because my character is super tired and hungry and stuff, and yeah, we gotta get that taken care of. Even though it's like morning already now, so...
You got a new assignment.
Yeah, research patrol.
They do some.
I guess we'll sleep for like a full 24 hours. What? Did he die? Already? But I didn't do anything. I just came back up here. Do I still get caps? An experience? Why did it fail, though? I am not doing the Squire quest, guys. I refuse. I am not having those yappy damn kids following me. Unless Zaunul has patched it so they're silent, or unless you can find me a silent Squire. Because I tried, guys. I tried. I tried to make them silent by making my own mod, and I could not figure it out. And yeah, I give up. I don't know what happened to your
Back. How did the
scribe
fare?
The scribe didn't make it. Give me another chance.
Essentially, the mission failed. While the loss is disheartening, I cannot deny that these...
Yeah, give me another one.
Another scribe...
Okay, I got documents.
I found some tech.
These, here are the caps. Remember, the
Whoa.
Commonwealth is an order. Check every building...
Uh-huh.
That's a lot of caps there. What else you got going on here?
Ah, Knight. You have...
I can handle another.
Good. Good. You'll rendezvous... The patrol is a...
Is that it? No, what else is going on here? What do I have to... Oh, okay, it's technical documents. It's just going to show that forever, I guess. Okay. That's fine. Cure me up,
Please
Doc.
state the nature of your medical emergency.
Yeah,
Patch
cure me.
up, Doc.
All right, soldier.
I'm pretty beat up.
Huh? You look...
Okay.
Hold on.
That's it. See ya.
Carry food with you, or you'll end up eating some.
Right, so we gotta go upstairs. I wanna go upstairs and sleep.
Oh god. Mole rat on a stick.
I'm not sure where our bed's actually at. It's over in one of these spots. I don't remember which one was our bunk. It's not here, that's for sure. Must be up on the next level.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
Unless it's over here. No, that's where the... No, it's like... no, never mind. Shouldn't it say, like... I guess it doesn't matter. I can use any of them, right? Doesn't it say, like, your footlocker or something?
Nothing to report right now, Knight.
I thought it specified... Yeah, right here it is. Okay, so this is our bed. Cool. Alright. Nobody touch my power armor while I'm sleeping, okay? I'm gonna lock it up just in case. Ooh, I failed to help Sunch. Well, you know. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we're just gonna sleep till like 6 a.m. next day. Because we got to get back onto a regular sleep schedule so we can actually see what we're doing out there. Now, hopefully, Zonal, I'm pretty sure he patched up vertibirds to make him a lot stronger, because before, the behemoth he kind of wrecked me when I was in the vertibird. Okay, a whole bunch of stuff happened while I was sleeping. It's unfortunate. We're gonna have to go back and see what's going on up at the squirrel stew. Sure. We are still famished and very dehydrated. Holy crap! Do I have like No, we're good. We're just really, really hungry. All right. We were already hungry when I went to bed, and then we slept for 24 hours. So I guess it makes sense. Am I gonna... Yeah, we'll have enough. Like one more? We good? Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright. Unlocker. Be a little bit early, but should be alright.
Now that's what I call locked and loaded.
Danse liked that. Alright, let's talk to Maxson and get this show on the road. Our vertibird here has been fueled and in pre-flight, or well, you know, yeah, pre-flight mode for like several days.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Okie dokie. Let's do this then. What are we using? Probably this thing? Yeah, sounds good. Let's hope that everything goes okay with this. Oh, Wait, that was the wrong one. It said this one, like this was, well, it was a quest marker. No, I guess it's this one, isn't it? This must be the right one.
Welcome aboard, Knight.
There we go.
Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
The cone of fire is a lot smaller now than it used to be. I'm pretty sure Zawin will tweak the damage on this, as well as the hit points in the vertibird to make them a lot more tanky. To make this feel more like it should, because the problem was that the enemies kind of outscale you pretty rapidly in Horizon whenever you're doing this mission, and then the stuff just doesn't work that well. Doesn't feel good, you know? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so much better. My God, that's beautiful.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Oh, that's so much better. My God, that's beautiful.
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down, then hightail it back to the Prigwin for repairs.
You sure you don't want to stick around for a bit, you know? Did I say I was gonna... Did I say I was gonna use, my ammo for this? No, my mistake. We're just gonna use, the vertibird for it. Yeah. Well, that was fun.
Being in the open like this is tactically irresponsible. This area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent.
That's like 1,000,000 times better than what it was. It was like ridiculous how many shots it took to kill things before. That is, oh, so much better. Like, I mean, it's supposed to be fun, you know? You're supposed to come in and be kind of overpowered in a vertibird and just blow these guys away. And before, in Horizon at least, that's not the vibe you got, not at all.
We're taking too many
It was like, oh my God, why am I taking so long to kill things? That was a proper Brotherhood entrance, though. Also, calm down, Danse. It'll be fine. We're just gonna go back up and get some rat away at the clinic or whatever. What is that? It's like a lamppost or something. Whatever. It's just junk laying in there. Right, our behemoth. That's the main course here. Let's see what he had. Oh, really? Not that much stuff. I guess maybe they nerfed the stuff you get from it since it's like a guaranteed thing. That's kind of unfortunate, though. Before you get a lot of stuff from it, even though it took like forever and you had a good chance of dying while you were shooting it down. Now, not so much. Okay, well. At least it was fun, right? Aren't there like cannonballs or yeah. which you can use these in the... Well, the cannon that you get, the mobile cannon thing, I forget what it's called, from the robot quest, I think. The robot sailor quest.
I know this may sound like a strange question, but tell me, what do you think about Scribe Halen?
Is now the time?
She's as dedicated as they come. Real team player.
I couldn't agree more. But I wasn't looking for an evaluation of her performance as a scribe. I wanted to know what you thought of Halen as a person.
What's this about, Danse?
This isn't like you, Danse. Are you gonna tell me what this is all about?
I suppose I'm beating around the bush because I don't normally find these discussions easy to handle. I'll try and get right to the point. The truth is, I'm worried about her. Since you and I are getting along so well, I felt like I could confide in you about it, to get your honest opinion.
Well, is there something between you two?
This seems like something you should be discussing with Halen.
If you'd allow me to explain, I think you'd understand precisely why that wouldn't be appropriate. A few months before you found us, one of my men was shot multiple times by raiders. Halen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight, without sleep, fighting to keep him alive. But he was on a slow decline. I decided that his suffering needed to end, and ordered Halen to administer an overdose of painkillers, so he could die with dignity. Even though I'm certain she wanted to continue fighting for that knight's life. She injected him without question.
Well, she was just following orders.
It sounds like she was simply following your orders.
Of course she was. Halen's never been insubordinate. But the decision whether or not to ease that soldier's suffering isn't the point here. The point is what happened later that same evening. Halen approached me while I was on watch. She didn't say a word, but I could tell something was wrong. After what felt like an eternity, she collapsed into my arms, crying. I didn't know what to do, so I just held her for a while. A few minutes later, she stopped, kissed me on the cheek, and simply said, "Thank you," before heading back into the police station. Right then it hit me. Maybe I pushed her too hard. I ordered her to ignore her instincts, to do something her medical training told her was wrong. That's why I'm worried about her, and for that matter, everyone under my command.
I don't know, Danse. Maybe she just likes you, man. Like, if you're pissed off at the person you're... like, the person that you're, is above you, right? Like, you don't go and cry in their arms.
Excuse me. I believe we were talking.
This isn't about Halen, Danse.
This isn't really about Halen, is it?
No. I guess it isn't. Look. 4 soldiers. Over half of my team are gone. Each one of them died because of decisions that I made. I understand the risks that come with the job. We all do. But how can anyone have confidence in me anymore? Hell, how can I have confidence in myself?
I don't know what this is about. I guess we'll just, say this one.
The way you held Halen tells me you care about them. And they care about you.
I never thought of it that way. Well, it looks like things have taken a turn. I signed up to be your sponsor, so I teach you everything that I know. But it looks like I'm the one that needed the lesson today. All joking aside, I'm pleased that we had this discussion. And with all the problems you're facing, you still took the time to listen. It's comforting to know that I can speak to you as more than just your commanding officer.
I'm here anytime you need me, Danse.
Good. I may take you up on that someday. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that off my shoulders. I think it's been weighing on me more than I realized. I'm only sorry you had to see me at my worst, instead of at my best.
What? Who's there?
Okay,
There's a bit of trash to
right.
pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
And then right away, there's trash to pick through here. I don't know that the middle of a super mutant den was the best choice of places to have that conversation, but you know.
I smelled your feet! I'm gonna wipe you from the face of the earth! We are the
Holy.
That's how we do it in the Brotherhood.
That kind of freaking hurt, man.
Anything useful?
I guess I can just hit spacebar. It's not like... We can't scrap stuff on them, so...
Hey! You disappear! No fair!
Yeah, it was more damage than I anticipated taking right there. Probably should heal.
A human. Got a treat for you!
Uh-oh. Okay, I was stuck in place for a second. Usually you can walk, you just like slowly, whenever you're playing first aid. Oh, hold on. I can't hear the radio. I have to change the volume on it here. 1 second. Voice, music, radio. Well, it's here. I don't know. I'm not going to turn the radio in the world's on. Oh, never mind.
Bertram and I snuck down to take an early look. When I heard that the eggheads were designing a man-portable nuke launcher, I thought they were nuts. They actually got the damn thing to work. After seeing the real thing sitting right in front of me, I think they could be just enough to tip the balance of this war in our favor. I mean, can you imagine the look on the enemy's face when we get dropped into anchorage carrying these babies? They won't know what hit them.
This area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent.
Time to die!
Over there! Mission accomplished.
Whoa! Watch out. Flying super mutants dance. Watch out. This isn't bad. We're just trading some crappy ammo for a lot better ammo, basically. There's the key. Oh, that's the key. That goes too. Okay.
This area's obviously been abandoned for quite some time.
I mean, since the war, yes, but you know, I mean, the mutants didn't abandon it, you know? They're still here. Alright, and you can get up here. Just kind of a pain. crap. Now you can get over there. It's just, again, it's a pain. Yeah, there we go. Don't try us at home, Danse. Advanced acrobatics and power armor doesn't usually go well. Okay, not bad. Worth coming up here for that. Not bad at all. Alright.
Judging from the amount of dust present, it's safe to assume.
Guess I can swap over this thing now. We're almost out of the 10 mil, which is fine. Just use that up. Good job, Wilson. Get all that junk.
There isn't much left to properly identify these remains.
That would have been purified water.
We should search this area carefully for any technical documentation or pre-war artifacts.
Quiet, Danse. Are being sneaky.
I'll wear your...
You hear that?
Sound, what is it? Oh. What's that?
Do I have grenades and such? I do have pipe bombs. I do have frag grenades. I don't want to waste the frag grenades, though. Oh.
Nice try!
Danse, did you just block my... No, we got it. That was a terrible throw. I'm sorry about that, Danse.
We're gonna get sick. Look at this place.
Are you okay?
You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Hold on. I'm taking rads, whatever.
Is it because of what they did to your friend, Cutler?
Cutler was only one of their victims. Who knows how many others have suffered the same fate? These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
How could synths bring about our destruction?
If the synths reached the point where they outnumbered mankind, how long would it take for them to decide we were no longer necessary? They certainly possess the capability to make more of their own kind, so we'd become expendable. And with Institute technology on their side, nothing could stop them. Not even the Brotherhood. It's a nightmare scenario almost too terrible to contemplate. Anyway, That's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxson. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Okay, good, because we're taking a lot of rides and I can't really talk to you otherwise, so... Kinda have to stand in them. Are we just gonna take rads the whole time we're down here, I guess?
You
This
should
entire
head back
area?
to the Prydwen. I'll take care of the shells. And the mess.
I mean, just hold on, I'm just, you know... Gotta loot stuff, too. You know, he does make some good points, though, because, I mean, we've seen plenty of movies where that happens, right? The Matrix, the robots take over, and humans become batteries for the robots, and that's their only purpose, is to live in the Matrix and be batteries for them. That's all they do. Nobody is really free anymore. And there are other examples, too, that are similar, you know, fates. I mean, Terminator, the whole Terminator series, the machines become sentient, and one supercomputer spawns an entire race of machines that then wage war on humanity. I mean, it's a topic that's been explored pretty extensively in Hollywood, and it certainly is a possibility, so the Brotherhood does have a good point. The issue becomes, like, what do you do with the synths that are free-thinking, that escaped the Institute, and are maybe even working against the Institute right now? You know, what do you do with them? Do they deserve rights? Do they deserve to live? Do they actually have consciousness as we consider it? Can we ever even know if they have consciousness? Is their form of experiencing this world, even though it might be different from ours, is it worth preserving them? Do they deserve rights because they're, you know, it's really complicated. It gets really, really complex. And at the end of the day, you have to weigh that against where are the risks that are posed to humanity. Now, Maxson has weighed all those risks, and to him, it simply is not worth considering saving any synths. All synths should be destroyed, period. And that's all there is to it. And you know, the whole thing with Danse being a synth, I totally get Maxson's point, you know? If he allowed Maxson, or if he allowed Danse to live, Danse has intricate knowledge of the Brotherhood. He's got all the goods on the Brotherhood, right? So let's say they let him live, right? They let Danse live, and Danse is now possibly going to be contacted by the Institute, and they're going to use a recall code on him and be able to make him tell them everything that they want to know about the Institute, or about the Brotherhood. If they let him stay with the Brotherhood, it's even scarier of a scenario, right? Like, it's even worse. Because they could use a recall code on him at any time while he's out in the field, and he could come back, and he could simply sabotage the Prydwen and blow it up with everybody on board, including Utter Maxson. There's a lot of trust that has to happen between the Brotherhood and, you know, their brothers and sisters. So, I get why Maxson does what he does, why he makes the decisions he does, because he's not willing to risk the lives of everyone else in order to save, you know, a select few people from, and he makes those choices which might be considered evil, but he's making them because he wants to protect everyone else. It's in his eyes, it's the lesser evil, you know? Killing Danse is the lesser evil because killing Danse keeps the rest of his brothers and sisters safe. So, I understand from his point of view. It doesn't make it right. You know, I am not saying I agree with him necessarily, but I also wonder, would I make the same decisions in his shoes, given the stakes? You know, given what's at stake and everything, would I make those same decisions? You know, you'd like to say that, oh, you'd let Danse go free and you would do all these nice things and stuff, but if you do that, you're putting everybody at risk. And is one life worth that risk? Regardless of whose life it is it? I mean, you have to make that choice. That's why I think that people don't give Fallout 4 enough credit in terms of the storytelling and decision-making and stuff. They don't give it anywhere near enough credit. I think it is pretty deep. It's in many ways, I think it's one of the most deep Fallout games in the series in terms of decision-making and blurring the lines between right and wrong, trying to figure out, you know, do I just have to walk back now? I think I do. I suppose we're walking. It's just very, very hard to make those choices. I'll give you guys an example, okay? So, like, I ran a pretty high-end, very successful guild in World of Warcraft in Classic, in the original Vanilla Classic. And, I mean, it was a big guild. It was a top guild on our faction for the server. You know, we were Horde side, so of course there was like one or two better Alliance guilds on our server because Alliance just had it a lot easier than Horde did. But whenever I made decisions, right, about my guild and such, and the people centered around my guild, I always made decisions with my guild in mind, first and foremost. Even if that meant, you know, sometimes not being the best person I could towards others. For example, if let's say someone was really underperforming, like they're playing really, really poorly in my guild, and they're on the chopping block to be replaced, but I didn't want them to have a meltdown and quit on me and leave me short. Let's say I have someone lined up that's going to be transferring over and joining us. It's way better to fill their spot. But, and I know this. They're going to be over in a couple weeks, say, for instance. I know for sure they're going to be over in a couple weeks. But I don't tell the person who's currently raiding with us, because if I do, we'll be shorthanded if they have a rage and quit, you know? And I did that, 100% I did that, because I wanted to make sure that my roster was covered for those 2 weeks, you know? And it was only after raid, when I knew the person was going to be coming over for sure, that I said, hey, man, I'm sorry to tell you this, but, you know, we've been working with you, and you're not performing as well as we'd like, so we're going to be benching you, you know?
No one sent me, but the Minutemen are...
A pack of feral...
Yeah.
Not a problem. Those ghouls...
You did?
Oh, I already did it. Okay, cool. All right, we already did it. Cool. But yeah, point being, you know, like now, of course, that's, you know, that's not quite on the same level as killing one of your former soldiers because you find out they're a synth, right? It's not quite in the same league, is it? Not even remotely. No, it's not. I'm gonna use the trash can to scrap everything over here, I think. Yeah, let's do everything. So yeah, like even though I don't necessarily agree with Maxson, and he's very aggressive as well. Like his demeanor also does not help him out because he's very aggressive about it, and he's very pushy and very my way or the highway. I'm not willing to discuss this with anybody. I am not flexible about any of this stuff. I'm not willing to talk to you about this. This is how it is. And if you disagree with me, you're wrong. Period. That's kind of his whole thing. It didn't scrap all that much, did it? Okay, well. Guess we'll go ahead and scrap these. Guess we gotta plant some food and stuff here. I gotta make one of these things first, yeah.
Wish I had the caps to
Where are we going? Green top. Okay.
hire someone like you full time around here.
Alright, so let's go to supply line, green top, exit. Now we got access to everything. Let's do recruiting station here. Put it right on top of here, like so. And fast travel thing too, sure. Fishing rod, let me store that, and then we will do a fast travel there.
Hope you realize how much you did for us.
I just killed some pharaohs on my way here, man, but you're welcome. And do we have enough for more? No, we don't. We'll have more razor grain soon, though. I mean, if I check my production storage, I might, but it's whatever. We'll just do some carrots. Yeah, you guys like carrots? Hope you like carrots, because you're going to be doing some carrots. There you go. You're carrot farmers now. Congratulations. How does it feel? Oh yeah, I can do seawater here too, can't I? This is my first seawater place. It's a big benefit getting this place. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Well, whatever. We'll just leave it here. It's fine. I can do a seawater extractor, correct? Water and town services. Yeah, saltwater processor, seawater extractor, limited 3 per settlement. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. And we need some regular water here too. So let's do some...
It'd be nice to have the Minutemen back, wouldn't it? I don't know. You think we might see them again someday?
I sure hope so.
I'm literally right
Commonwealth
here.
was a lot better off when those guys were around.
Yeah, especially us farmers. Guess only time will tell.
I guess I can do a big one of these here, huh? Put it in the water. Because, I mean, it makes regular water too, so... Surprised I can put it there and it works, but, I mean, it is giving me the, you know... Yeah, we can, certainly. Okay, lots of water there, and then let's get defenses rolling. I can make a lot of these, so I'm just going to do a couple extra everywhere. There's that. Oh, you guys need a place to sleep, huh? Like a proper place to sleep, eh? It's a pretty small settlement. Suppose we can just make a little house here real quick. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Do at least 3 wide here, so we got room for people on both sides. Make a little bunkhouse type thing. Please, game. Thank you. I don't imagine this wood would last very long out here in the salty, seawatery air. But, you know, whatever. You're gonna get moved, Carrots. You're going back. You're going to the garden over here. Didn't mean to make another row of carrots, but hey. Why are you not working on carrots? Sure. And I'm lazy, so we're just gonna do a barn. Only bad thing about this is that how does this work? Maybe that or that? Do that, I guess, even though it's gonna make it really cold for these poor bastards at night whenever they have big holes in their windows. Not like that. Like this, please. Thank you. And make a door on either side here. Darn it. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do a very good roof because of the fact that it's a 3 wide, which is kind of a pain. Could make it a 4 wide just to make the roof process a bit easier. I mean, I can just, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just make it flat or something. Well, or will I? I was thinking for a second, guys. I was thinking about something, but no, I think we're... The problem with this is, like, you do one of these, or one of these... You can do one of these, too, but it's going to look bad either way, right? Like, it's not going to look good like this. You're going to have a missing lip. You do it like, I think. If you do it like that, you're going to have a missing lip, right? Missing... Yeah, you're going to. Okay, you know... Is this big enough? It's not big enough. Use one of these, then. Okay, you convinced me, I guess. We'll make it a little bit wider just because it's going to look better. It doesn't need to be wider, it's just going to look better that way. Can we? Thank you. That's all I wanted. Okay, then we need some more of these. Okay. So yeah, the reason for that is because there's no good option for these to like meet in the middle, you know? That's the problem. So this is gonna need to be... We can do a window up here. This will look... I mean, it'll look nice. Like, I think it'll look cool. Or will it? Yeah, it'll look fine. We got one extra here, right? So it should be two. Yeah, so... Sorry, I'm having to think here a little bit about what I'm doing. No, come back, please. So we do that, then we have that, and then another one here. Then we gotta go one higher, like that. Yeah, that's how you'd have to do it. Want to do this? That's fine. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Then we can just attach these like this. Whoops, that's not the right one. You don't want the one that has the support on it because it'll look weird. This won't be perfect, but it'll be fine. It's gonna have a very high roof on this. I'll never be here again, guys, but it must look immersive, right? There's just too many settlements for me to actually go through and make meaningful customizations on all of them. I'd be here for ages and ages and ages. We'd never get anything done. I could do these kind of windows. It'd look weird though, I think. I think it would look weird. I don't know. Does it look weird? I mean, it's alright, I guess. That's fine. It's okay. I'm cool with that. Can use horizon stairs too if I want to. Use one of their structural pieces for the stairs. One of the wooden ones would be fine. Yeah, one of these will be okay. Though kind of unnecessary, I guess. This is fine. Okay, that works. And then gotta get a doorway. Just do that door, it's fine. Doesn't matter that much. And then beds, the entire reason we're here. This is entirely too large for the all of like 15 beds that we need. Can't I do workshop snap grid with these? I guess you can't. I thought you could. Okay, well. I guess there is like enough room to have proper spacing between the beds and get all like roleplay like with it, you know? I mean, heck, that's enough just over there. That's kind of awfully spaced, I guess, there, isn't it? But, you know, you get the idea. Good enough. And then double them up here. Well, that's enough that you could have a proper area over here that's just like living area / recreation, and then we have 15 beds there. Beautiful. Yeah, you know, I mean, we could, certainly. Okay, well, we're recruiting. We have water, power, food, everything else. We have 3 people here, so we can fast travel. Let me see if I can fast travel to the Pridwin real quick. I can go to Boston Airport. No Pridwin just yet, though. How far? Yeah, I guess we can fast travel to Boston Airport and then go up from there. It's fine. Alrighty, Boston Airport it is. I haven't set up Boston Airport either. You know what I could do with Boston Airport? I could turn it into like an engineering research hub, make it like Brotherhood themed. I found out the reason why I don't have enough. I don't have more.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum.
Of the jobs available for my settler jobs, like as in that I send missions on, is because I need to set up proper, like themed settlements. So, like for example, I should do one that's like just engineers or mostly just engineers.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxson. I had enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
If that makes sense. I guess these guys too, like they were probably sick of Lyons' charity. You know, like he was helping out the Wastelanders too much, and Maxson's probably much more about
no matter how many battles we win,
making sure the Brotherhood's well supplied and taking care of his troops better. Because they're not, like, putting them in harm's way for the sake of Wastelanders, etc. I don't know. Food for thought. Didn't mean to do that, Wilson. I'm sorry, buddy. You just chill over there for a second, okay? You're gonna follow me? Just.
Remote units at 30-second intervals.
You know what? It's fine. I'll go ahead and send stuff back. That's fine.
Adjusting internal balance and pressure. Green lights across the board.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
What happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Danse is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prydwen. They'll provide quite an edge to our arsenal. I've also ordered a detachment to occupy the location, and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the airport. All in all, you handed us quite a valuable location.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Where can I get more signal grenades?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke grenade. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor Tegan.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Could those mysterious energy readings Paladin Dance's recon team detected be related to teleportation?
The level of technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own, so we're not certain. However, that would explain why the readings are so random and short-lived. I'll have our scribes focus on improving our scanning techniques to learn more. Anything else you wanted to ask, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Okay, so that quest is all done. Let me take a look at my quest here. Gotta talk to the scribe. Super duper mart, huh? Coast Guard Pier, which is all the way down here, right? New settlement, which is kind of nice, actually. Wouldn't mind going there. DIA cache. Gotta talk to Tinker Tom. Get Pikmin's gift, because I forgot. Go pick up McCready at some point and keep traveling with him to do more quests for him. Gotta go back to Daisy. Talk to Desdemona. So probably should go and talk to probably should go and talk to Railroad now, I would say. Wonder when does Danse continue like going with us?
Weapon mods. Proctor Tegan might have what you need. Need a resupply? Proctor Tegan set up a little...
I mean, I'm sure I can probably
shop in the aft section of the hull.
Grab Danse at some point. I don't know. He should show up back here eventually, I would think. So can I use this and... Okay, so the Pripwin is here now. So maybe I just had to activate this and that's all it was. Or maybe it was that quest. I'm not really sure which one. Open it up. But I know that you can go to Goodneighbor too, eventually. If you do quests for them. I think if you do Bobby No-Nose's quest or whatever, that might open it up. So yeah, I'll have to do that at some point. For now, I would like to go to Railroad HQ and turn in some quests. And then I think I'd like to go back to home base and do some looking at what we have, what we can do, grab some more food and water, because I need to craft some more of both.
I was power napping and whammo, it hit me. Got some ideas on how to kit out Deliverer. Make your super badass gun even more, well, more. So check out my stock.
I'll take a look.
I will set you up, my friend.
That's not really why I'm here. He does have some nice stuff for Deliverer, though, but I don't really care that much about it. Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. That's fine.
Hey there.
You must not be afraid of heights with all the work on. You got the time? I got.
Yeah, sure. There is like an end to these, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't think you can do them forever.
I gotta go.
Right you are.
So, Desdemona.
Some of the people you meet will be Institute replacements, synth duplicates, so be careful what you say.
Time for some action.
Contact Dr. Amari. She'll have more details on the route.
I already did all that.
The route's been cleared.
There we go.
H222 is safe to move.
I know. I already got an earful from Glory about Malden. Operational security is worth the occasional crossed wire. Anyway, Amari reports H222 made it out safely.
Anything else I need to do?
No. You've bought us time to find a new route out of the memory den. The crisis is over for now. Take this. You've earned it.
Ooh, 200 caps, 2 stealth boys. Very nice. What other quests do we have to do? Is it all my turn-ins? Oh, return to Daisy, right. Alrighty, should heal up as
I
well.
suppose you're here for my medical services.
Yeah. Take a look.
Go over your
Just hurt.
And that's that.
Actually, it's nothing.
And stop wasting.
Carrington.
Are you injured? It's a...
What's new, Doc?
Nothing that would interest you.
Right.
Okay.
Not now.
No quest from him. All right, so I think I'm pretty much done, except for I have one more quest with them, right? Which is DIA cache over here, and I gotta get my scribe too, but I thought it'd be weird to bring them to the railroad HQ, you know? Yeah, I think we're good then. So, Goodneighbor, Pickman's cache, which is like right here. I can go get the knife real quick. It's like not that far away. And then this is report back to Deb, right? Because we did that quest too, so we can go back to Bunker Hill.
You might want to flush the system with Radaway before your hair falls.
We can eventually get as a settlement, I think, right?
We're all the synth's got.
Okay, so let's go get the knife real quick. Then maybe run up to Bunker Hill, turn that quest in. This is just turn quests in episode, I guess. Do I have some kind of disease going on here? No, we're fine. I guess I just... Not sure why I'm regenerating my AP so slowly. Maybe that's just the regular rate, I guess. Just seems slow to me. Yeah, I mean, you know, so far so good. We got several level ups as well. I'm really considering just dumping points into Charisma, but like the only problem is I really don't want to have to slaughter the railroad. That's my biggest gripe about the Minutemen ending, or the sorry, not the Minutemen, the Brotherhood ending, is that you have to slaughter the railroad. And I no longer feel that they're like super misguided anymore, like because you know, the thing is like the synths ultimately decide whether they want to have their memory wiped themselves, and it's up to them. Oh, I bet I can do stuff here now, yeah? Or was this trading maybe? I'm not sure if this was trading or if this was tech level. Yeah, it's trading. I don't think I can then. Can I upgrade? No, I certainly can. What? It's workshop tech level, yes, so we can set this up as a trading place. Cool, it's now tier 1. I do tier 2? No, I need tech level 5, okay.
Identify yourself.
It's a robot fighting ring. This is so cool.
Will not be harmed.
This is freaking awesome. There's people like in here betting on robots, and they're all standing around cheering and stuff. This is cool as hell.
Is not a alarm. Use and deadly will be restored. Please direct complaints to your local law enforcement authorities.
Okay, cool. I wonder what happens next here. If it's like even more scary robots fighting each other. That's pretty cool though. Robot boxing now. I like it. Okay, so Pickman is north. Yep. No, not that. Zoom in. There we go. Just go around this way, I think, and should be around the side here. I don't think the knife is anything crazy. I mean, it's like some bleed damage. It's not really a big deal. It's just okay. It's pretty good in Frost, but... No bottle caps, though. Yeah, 6 bleed damage over 10 seconds. I mean, it's actually pretty good. It's 6 bleed damage over 10 seconds. That's pretty cool. Plus we get experience too, so hey. Not bad. And then we just go across the bridge up north, talk to Deb. Pulling out my gun in case we get any, like, a random encounter on this bridge. I've had raiders spawn out here like 3 times now. Oh, and no, never mind. It's just the chem dealer. Stay your weapons, just the chem dealer. You got like no money though. Just gonna sell stuff, but she has no money. That truck looks like maybe it can. No, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I already got that one, but it looked like it was decent. They like the old model kind of respawns them after a while, it seems like, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Can't really tell if it's a new one or old one. I should stop by I think Lexington and maybe not Lexington. The other place, Concord, definitely has some stuff I can upgrade there maybe with my higher tech levels. No, Meg, I'm not taking your tour. You charge like 50 caps and it's like 5 seconds. You just tell me where stuff is.
I cleared the training yard of Farrell's.
Finally, someone that can get things done. Here's your pay. You know, Kessler's been looking for someone competent.
Yeah, here we go.
If you're looking for more work? Talk with her. Before you go, though, I was hoping you could spend some of that reward here with little old me.
This your store?
Yeah, you got it. Caravans come through here. I buy whatever they don't want, fix it up, and sell the good stuff to the next caravan. But hey, no reason I can't sell to a drifter like you. Caps are caps.
What's your opinion of Bunker Hill?
Well, it's nice enough. Grew up with the caravans, so I feel right at home here. Don't like how we have to pay raiders protection money, but that's the cost of doing business in the middle of everywhere. Speaking of which, I got a lot of useful supplies here that need a home. Look at them, so lonely.
You give raiders protection money?
Yep. Surprised Mayor Kessler managed to pull that off, but she's convinced him that Bunker Hill is worth more alive than dead. I hate that we don't stand up to him, but what can we do? We're caravan folk, not an army.
I'll take a look, sure.
You'll find something you like. Everyone does.
Okay, so we're gonna get the quest to go and kill the raiders then, I'd assume. Anything here I want? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think so. But she does have some caps. I can sell a few things to her, I guess. Oh, do. Okay, so Kessler, that's the lady I wanted to talk to, right? You're not Kessler, you're a caravan worker. You're not Kessler. She's the blonde-haired lady. Probably...
Stockton.
I run 3 caravans that travel throughout the Commonwealth.
Okay, never mind. You're just gonna give me the random dialogue. Did I ever get your grandpa's hat quest?
Don't be shy. I'm trying to relax. You don't order fast, we won't have much booze left.
You own this place?
Technically, everything is owned by all the caravan companies that come through here. We pool the money together and split it up. But as far as serving drinks goes, this bar is all mine.
Which caravans come through here?
Pretty much all of them. All the ones I know about, anyway. Takes a certain kind of person to brave the Commonwealth trade routes. Don't know what started first, the Bunker Hill settlement or the caravans. But they're practically one and the same nowadays. Either way, folks need drinks, so I opened up this bar here. Lots of alcohol on tap for you.
You have any work?
Well, there is one thing.
Dad, you're not gonna send him on that same wild goose chase.
Hey, he brought it up, not me. As I was saying, before us Savaldis started slinging rotgut for thirsty caravan hands, we came from a line of Minutemen. My grandpa, Brent Savaldi, was the last. He died fighting raiders just outside Malden. If you could find any of his personal effects, well, it didn't mean the world to me.
Any idea where he might have fallen?
Somewhere northeast of Malden. That's where they found the bodies of the rest of his squad. The raiders tore them apart, mutilated the bodies. Once, the Minutemen held their own against the Institute. But in the end, even raiders were too much for them.
I'll find your grandpa.
Just be careful, all right? I don't want any more deaths on my conscience.
Okay, there we go. Got the quest.
Cool whale? Yeah. As the fog gathered, he saw that great beast emerge back into the deep. And my grandpa had fled for the
There she is.
first time in his life. Ask any of the old-timers, and they'll all agree. Something ancient and terrifying. So Deb's been talking you up. Says you get results. I got a sensitive job that needs someone with skills, and more rolling around in their head than marbles. That sound like you?
No, not really, but yeah, sure, I'm discreet.
I'm all that. Plus, discreet.
Fantastic. Our town works because everyone knows we got the raider angle covered. The gangs get paid off and leave our caravans alone. But Zeller's army is getting greedy, asking for more caps. And after we pay them, the bastards still hit our people. But I found out the army's holed up in an old prep school. The job's simple. Deal with them.
Sure.
Consider Zeller's army dealt with.
These guys are dangerous, so be careful. If there are survivors, rescue them. If any lost caravan hands make their way back into circulation, that'll do wonders for trade. But above all, you're just a freelancer working for yourself. Never even heard of us on the hill, right?
Okay. That's the quest that I was talking about earlier. And once we do that, we get access to Bunker Hill, I think, as a settlement. Also got to go back and talk to Hancock again. That will probably, and Daisy as well. And that might actually open up Goodneighbor as a fast travel point. Maybe. I guess I can run back there real quick and check those out. It'd be nice to have all these places open up as fast travel, you know, so I can get there a lot quicker and not have to run there every single time. We do have vertibird travel now, though by the time I drop a grenade and wait for a vertibird and put the location on my map and everything, like it's, you know... Plus vertibirds kind of suck at landing in these areas. They're pretty bad at landing anywhere in actual Boston. And getting into Goodneighbor, that's going to be an interesting proposition as well, because we all know how bad Wanderer is at directions and figuring out where to actually go for these things, so... Here's the bookstore. Keep going south here, I believe. Oh, it's right here, isn't it? Look at that, guys. I got here in record time. Should save, too. I haven't saved in ages. Been playing for a while. This is going to be one of those long episodes because I keep doing all these, like, random little turn-ins and stuff, so I figured I'd just do a very long episode. Get some of this stuff done. Let's get Daisy's quest turned in.
Hey, Daisy.
You're back. How'd it go at the library? Get rid of those super mutants.
I managed to fight my way through the library. Oh, and I dropped off that book of yours.
Only 200 years past due.
I know it was an odd request, but thanks for making the library a safer place. We gotta keep some old buildings sacred, you know. Here's your money.
Okay, well, almost 600 experience, hey. And then Hancock is probably over in his tower or whatever. The old state house here. Not really a tower, but you know. Let's see. I think
the Institute?
he's up top, yeah.
Follow the Freedom Trail, brother.
How's my little scout doing? You find out what's happening at Pickman Gallery?
I'd say it was beautiful, actually.
You should have seen it. Pickman was using dead bodies as a canvas. It was raw, but kinda beautiful.
Okay. Far be it for me to judge someone on what turns their crank. But you'll forgive me if I advise my people to avoid that place, yeah? Anyway, you did the job. Here, your money. Always happy to see someone enjoy their work.
Hancock.
What's the word?
That was such a different tone of voice there than what...
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind.
Hey.
We didn't get to the top of this town by playing fair.
Okay, bad girl vibes, got it. So maybe it's Hotel Rexford is where you would come out at if you were to fast travel. Maybe there's a fast travel thing in here.
Are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could focus.
I just clean up around here.
Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Look, I know it's an open door, but it's like a philosophically open door, okay? Get the hell out.
Hey, Murawski.
You want a room? Claire runs the desk. Give her something to do besides breathing down my neck.
Huh. That's actually Murawski. He's the guy that owns the chem lab, right? Could be in the third rail, too, I suppose? It wouldn't be down here or anything.
Hey there. You're new around Goodneighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
Seems like my kind of place.
Bit of a rough town, but beats cowering behind the walls at Diamond City, that's for damn sure. Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing. I'm usually here or drinking that swill Charlie slinging at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
I could use work, depending on what it is.
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer. Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for a brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs and all. Done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact. Which is where you come in.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Great. So, the brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
Probably won't be doing that. I'll probably just keep it for myself, but you know.
Oh man, someone new. You need some Jet, man? Home-brewed, reasonable prices?
You have any work?
Yeah, actually, you might be perfect. You know the Gunners, right? The high-end mercenaries? Well, a few of them were talking about scavenging around that old hallucinogen building. I mean, just think about that name. There's gotta be some shit there that's out of this world. You get me something, I pay you 200 caps.
You said there were gunners out there?
The blackest-hearted mercs around, friend. Well-armed, organized. So, you know, make sure they don't catch you.
Anything more you can tell me about hallucinogen?
Like I said, that name's killer. They probably made all kinds of chemicals worth grabbing. The gunners were willing to send a team in there, and those guys don't go after lame marks.
All right, Fred. We have a deal.
You're the best. The absolute best.
Okay, hallucinogen. I mean, I'd go there
This place ain't
anyway.
what it used to be, and it ain't used to be much.
Good to see you again. You find that brewing machine yet? Or are you just here looking for scrap?
I don't see anywhere around here that I can use as a fast travel point, so let's go ahead and head outside. Could be memory den, too. Didn't check there.
Hey, you like scary stories? Head up to Salem sometime. Take the scenic tour.
I've already got a marker for Salem to go up there. Could be memory den.
What, you dry? Head over.
It's either here or third rail, right?
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Oh, is this Kent? It is, yeah.
Goodneighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
I hear you. It's a mess out there.
It's rough in the best of days. But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City, but over here, we got a ways to go. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real, with his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life, so we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Sure, Kent. You have a plan, all right.
I know how it sounds. I've built my own custom machine gun, even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
I'll get the costume for you.
You're gonna do this? For real? Before the bombs fell, they were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics. So that's where you'll find it. You're the best.
Okay, we're just picking up quests all over the place today, I guess. And I'm literally just looking for the stinking fast travel point. Ah, here is the H222 thing as well. Okay.
The doctor said I could say goodbye. I've decided to have the operation. I know I'll lose all my memories. I don't want you to be sad. I have nightmares. And this world, the SRB, being hunted, I just can't handle it. Everyone says I'll be safer if I start a new life. I know I'll be happier. My only regret is I'll forget. Old Man Stockton, High Rise, and you. Looking back, there's only fear. Worse than fear. But I will miss my new friends.
It's time, H2.
Thanks.
Yeah, so it's their choice to have a memory wiped. They don't have to do that, which is why I've kind of changed my mind a little bit about the railroad.
Oh, enjoying yourself in Goodneighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
But all the same, I don't know. It's a tough call, man. Just playing through this again and really getting into the story and digging deep into the lore this time around. The choices in this game are pretty tough, you know? They're hard to make, in my opinion, because all the various factions have good and bad about them, and they often all make some pretty good points. And it depends... I mean, it depends really what you are as a person, you know? I could absolutely see some people siding with Maxson and 100% saying, you know what, he's right. Even though it's tough and it sucks in some ways, it's the right thing to do.
Sweet Pip-Boy, brother. You hold on to that.
So yeah, I don't
Better keep your iron
think...
strapped on. Friendly advice.
Yeah, I have no idea. If there's a fast travel point here, I have no idea where it is. Okay, well, we can try to do Bobby. No, oh, is that Bobby right there?
Hey.
You just look like Bobby. Same haircut and stuff. We can just do Bobby's quest then, I guess, and that should give us... I'm pretty sure it gives us a fast travel option to here. I'm not sure if we can fast travel from here or where that is at. But I was quite sure there is the option. If you know where it's at, just let me know in the comments so I can stop looking around for it and wasting everybody's time. Let's talk to Bobby, though, because we gotta do Bobby's quest. We gotta break somebody out of Diamond City, so I guess we might as well.
Looking for work?
Maybe.
Depends on the work.
You'll never find a more fair and honest job. If you don't mind a little manual labor, and don't ask too many questions, you're in. I'll give you 50 caps to start. Interested?
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go inside. I'll give you the lowdown.
Well, free junk, hey, who could refuse that? I'm gonna save real quick so we don't end up accidentally stealing something. Where the heck did she go? Downstairs, probably. That makes sense. Hey, it's my survival guide. That is not technically against the rules.
I'm in.
So this gives you all the information about everything. Whatever. Okay, here we go.
Ready to get to work?
Are you gonna tell me what we're actually doing?
Look, we're pulling a job here. Big payoff. Taking some things that aren't technically ours yet.
Sounds ambitious.
It is, and that's why we need some help. You are gonna be doing some digging.
I'm your guy.
No one likes a brown noser. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will ya?
Okie dokie. Oh, it's actually a load screen, I forgot.
Hey, I think we can finally get through.
Want to see what's on the other side?
Oh, yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man. It's starting to feel like we're doing charity.
It's crawling with Mirelurks.
Fail!
Bobby can take this job and shove it.
Good luck down there, new guy.
Oh, here we go. You have unlocked caravan travel route. Yeah, it's located inside the memory den. Okay, cool. It actually told me that I got it. That's actually really nice. Okay. Okay. Just gonna smack these Mirelurks a few times and get a whole bunch of good stuff. This is a very extensive quest with a lot of loot and stuff to fight underground, so should be fun.
Sweet.
There was nothing in there. I'm not gonna do the quest right away because I want to go back and like check on my ammo situation, maybe craft some ammo. I have a lot of powder and energy cells saved up. I want to look at possibly doing some tinkering as well to increase my weapon crafting skill, and then maybe making a Gatling laser because I think they're awesome and I want to make one. Plus, someone on the Horizon Discord linked me a mod that works to remove spin-up time on both Gatling laser and the minigun and does not cause any kind of issues, so that'll be excellent. I don't have to make the mod myself. I was not looking forward to diving into Xedit and, you know, trying to make a mod myself because I'm honestly not a very good modder. So, yeah, it's good I don't have to do it myself.
What is going on in my tunnel?
That room was filled with Mirelurks.
At least you put up a better fight than those good-for-nothings. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw what being cheap got me.
Just tell me where to go, who to talk to.
I knew I liked you. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Okay, so we're going to Diamond City anyway, and I want to go there anyway and turn in some stuff and do some crafting and stuff, so yeah, we'll be doing that. I should be able to fast travel there to home plate from here now, from Memory Den, so that's going to be nice. And yeah, but I think we're probably going to wrap this episode up here, guys. So I'll probably fast travel over there using the Memory Den's fast travel point off screen. It's like nighttime anyway now, so do some crafting, make some food and stuff. Maybe I'll start the episode off with that next time because a lot of people keep commenting that they want to see it even though I've been getting rid of it. So maybe I'll show all of it next episode in the beginning, and you just kind of talk my way through what I'm thinking about, what I'm, what I'm doing, etc. Okay, here it is right there. So we can just go to home plate. Boom. And we're home. That's going to be real nice because getting to Goodneighbor is a pain in the butt. So yeah, that's going to be really nice that we can get here really easily now. But yeah, all of that will be next episode. So again, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.